So let's talk about developing financial discipline. Forget about the word discipline. Well, what it just means is that building good habits. What it means that building good spending habits, and these habits do not come naturally. Whether you believe it or not, good habits do not come naturally. Well, for some of us, or for some of you out there, it does come naturally. But for the vast majority of us, we have to learn what good spending habits are. It starts with having a plan for your spending. When I say having a plan, the other word for it, which we tend not to use or which we consider old-fashioned, is budget. But let me put these thoughts out there for you. Nations have budgets, companies have budgets, businesses have budgets. If it's good for them, maybe it just might be good for you. So you want to say, is it because they are large that they have budgets, or maybe it's because they have budgets that they have grown large? I'll let you decide which is which. It's the chicken and the egg. But I can tell you that definitely financial planning in any form is always good. It's a recipe for growth. So if you want to grow your income, if you want to grow your disposable income, if you want to increase your wealth, if you want to increase your health so you can work less for the same amount or work less for more money, then you need to develop habits that are good for financing. So what are these few habits? I can talk about one or two things. One, have a plan. And two, just spend within your plan. That's it. Just stick to your plan. Three, stay out of debt. Four, money. If you really want to increase your spending, maybe you want to consider increasing your income. Some people will call it delayed gratification. I just call it just simply don't spend the money you do not have. That's as simple as it is. If your eyes, or if you think you need something that much, then you need to find the money for it. How do you do that? You can reduce what you're spending on certain things. The only way you can look at that is to have a budget and see how you're spending. So just spend within your limits. So those are good financial habits. And might has say also you need to start to save. But if you do not have money to spare, you cannot save. But let me flip it other way. If you do not have a savings, then you cannot invest, then you cannot grow. So maybe you should start by saving from what you are earning right now, rather than waiting to earn more before you start saving. So I would recommend you start saving right now. Saving is a form of financial discipline. So it puts the lead on what you spend. And so how much do you need to save? That's up to you. Many people save a percentage of their income, and that's a good, and regular savings also helps you. In the days when interest rates were high, money used to compound itself a lot more in savings. Nowadays the interest rates are not as high as it is, but savings is still a good thing, because savings helps you to build the habit and the reserve cash, which you can then spend to buy your property, or to buy your car, or to buy the nice shoes, or the nice clothes, or the nice wristwatch that you want, rather than spending that on the credit card. So building up a saving is good for you. So those are the financial disciplines that are easy to start. Savings, budgeting, living within your limits. Yes, so those are the few things you can start with. And as a business person, I've always recommended that you keep your personal finances under control. It's good for your business as well, in the sense that suddenly you're not putting your own personal financial needs do not become a burden. So you're not becoming a burden to the business. You're not putting the lead on the business growth simply because you're always taking money out of the business to spend on your finances. No, you are not even expecting returns for the business. You're patient enough to wait for the business to grow. You're patient enough to reinvest the income of the business into the business to grow the business. And that's what you want. So when you are a disciplined person financially, you give yourself opportunity to grow your business, you give yourself opportunity to improve your health, and you give yourself opportunity to improve your relationships. So good financial habits or discipline are good for you. Start thinking about creating some for yourself. I'll see you next time.